So we've left Manang and we are just trekking our way to Tilicho base camp. It started to get quite hard for me on this day because blisters started to form on the back of my feet. The weather was just amazing. We really picked the perfect time to do this trek, which was the 8th of November when we started, and the trek went for 12 days. So yeah, early November, really great time. So before we go to Tilicho base camp, we are stopping off for lunch at Siri, also pronounced Shikaka. This is our spot for lunch. It's also a great place to stay if you're wanting a not so big of a day of trekking. Stay here before you go to Tilicho base camp. Highly recommend. This is just magic. Blue skies. The weather is amazing. It's so amazing. Never seen anything so big. So we were up so high on the edge of this cliff. It was quite an experience. It was so stunning, but like the terrain, just never seen anything like this before in my life. And you can see down there, that's the river, and it looks so tiny because we are up so high.
Oh, really?
So this was
Well.
our room at the tea house. We made it to Tilicho
Yeah, we'll do that.
base camp. We got in just as the sun was setting. So we got in at a nice time in the afternoon when it was still quite warm, so I was able to stretch out my body, do some pranayama with the sun on my skin. And this is the view from our tea house at the Tilicho base camp. And the sun was down. It was getting really cold. It was the coldest night we had. We almost wanted to go back. It was that cold. And the altitude here was 4,160 meters. Hey guys. So I was meant to go to Tilicho Lake today, which would have been 3 hours there, 3 hours back.
But I have blisters on my feet, on the back of my foot, and it's really sore. So I walked like maybe 10 minutes this morning, and then I was like, I have a feeling to not go. So I am just trying to stay warm right now and rest, because I have a huge few days coming up with trekking. So yeah, so I'm just in a freaking sleeping bag plus blanket. Oh my god, it's so cold. It's fucking freezing. But yeah, otherwise altitude I feel sweet, which is great. I'm so happy about that. Thank you, beautiful vessel. Yeah, so tuned.
So these are the videos my partner got from visiting Tilicho Lake. So I ended up getting flu sick at Tilicho Base Camp, but we still had to keep moving. So we went back to Siri, also known as Shikaka. So it was our anniversary. Also, we decided to treat ourselves with a really nice room and some hot showers. And the next morning, our next destination was heading to Kharka. So I was feeling sick and I had blisters. So yeah, it was a whole ordeal for me. I didn't get too much footage because I was just trying to make it there. But on a positive note, the weather was just so beautiful. The blue skies and the stillness, it was just amazing. I was very lucky, very blessed. So these were my poor feet. They were so sore, but I just kept on pushing through. So we stopped off at Kharka for lunch, and we wish that we stayed there instead of the other place that we went to stay. But make sure that you stay here because it's so much better than where we stayed. I also wanted to say that my partner and I didn't really put too much effort into what we were wearing. I've just got a Kathmandu thermal long sleeve shirt that I literally wore every day. That was something that I never really took off. And from Kathmandu cheap shopping, we just got some standard snow pants. A hat is a must, and sunglasses, a few pairs of socks, and proper hiking boots. And we hired a down sleeping bag and a down jacket, which we only needed the down jacket for the last few days. I hope this helps you on your trekking trip, and I'll see you on the next episode.